From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And here we go from Indy. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's caught, Warren. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Richardson on 3rd. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson back to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks. I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Cardinal.
From the red zone now. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little... That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Set go. Set go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. That one's complete, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Back now, pressure on its way. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kenny Moore with the pick.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Huh. Ready.
Richardson. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10. Richardson now. Pass call along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Let's go.
Trying again following the sack. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Take go.
Throwing now, Richardson. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high, brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They go right back to Etienne. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. On is Little for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! 18, Pioneer! Come
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Mitchell will go in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Go.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Richardson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown! The Colts take the lead just before halftime. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41. They go play action here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Go.
To throw, Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets this to Woods. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Since birth I've been shooting from a cannon.